I don't have any music on. I need to get that set up, don't I? Let's see. We hear that? Oh man, I closed it. Close it, I meant to minimize it. There we go. Alright, we hear that music? I think we are ready to rumble. Put it up in Discord so we're good there. I don't know what this music is, but I like it. Alright, there we go. We are in the game. We are finally back. We haven't been in here in a long time. Didn't stream last week. Stream this week. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be good. Why am I so far behind on the Discord? There we are. Alright, so I've been having some mic issues. Hopefully it's not too bad. I think it sounds good right now. Hopefully it sounds good. So, oh, there it is. We come into some F5 for a little bit. You notice behind me, we do have both. Well, we have this whole half. We did a second quadrant without any recording or streaming of it, because that is pretty slow and boring. But behind me, we still have 2 more halves to go. 2 more halves. That's a lot. Right, I don't know how many blocks I've placed down over here already. Also, my torches are looking really good, but here we are. So, over here, we have our wonderful beacon. It doesn't show up, unfortunately. But I think today, now I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. Let's see. Layers, all below, all above. If we just show all, right, we can see our build. Luckily we're in here. I have not switched out those for deep slate because it takes a long time and I really don't want to do it right now. But you actually can tell a big difference between the two. Okay, so here we are. I don't know what layer. I want a single layer, but I don't know which layer it is. I'm just gonna keep hitting it. It's supposed to tell me, isn't it? Oh. I saw a flash. There we go. So it can either be here, or we can come up to this one. Now the problem is, oh, I don't want that. I want single layer. There we go. That's better. So what I think we're gonna do today, we will have to mine a little bit, I think, just to replenish some of our stuff. I think we should build up some of this wall. I think that'll be really fun, and it's gonna be pretty easy, I hope. We can just run around, build this circle up. We're only gonna do it on this half, so we might actually get like all 12 layers, you know? But actually what we could do, layer range, we can do that. So we'll have those 3 right there. And that means we can take, you know, 3 at a time. Let me start here. Just 1, 2, 3. And of course, all 3 of those. What's it supposed to be? Deep slate? Wow. So we can make all 3 right at once. But what I want to do instead is to actually I want to get some of this recorded in replay mode. I don't have it up right now, so let's see. We will go to the wonderful Just Talking. Unfortunately, I don't have a face cam. We all know that. I'll click record server, and we'll come right on back in. So now we are good. Let's go ahead and come back into end game. And just 1, 2, 3 it up. And then we'll just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is going to go fairly quickly, I think, right? So we're just going to basically run all across this. And then we'll get 3 more. Come on. There we go. We got 3 more in the schematic. Really, we don't even need the schematic. It's just nice to see which ones we're going to have to replace eventually. And I wish... Oh, man. I'll come back for that. We still need light. We will get some scaffolding. I have plenty of scaffolding. And so that can just, you know, kind of be our helpful guide. We'll basically make scaffolding for this entire project. And honestly, we'll probably leave it up because it's going to look pretty cool. That was nice. There's a lot of deep slate on this wall. And I don't know why. There should not be this much deep slate. Makes me think I should probably just do it the opposite way and actually put up deep slate and then switch it out for cobbled deep slate on here. Look at that. That's so much deep slate that we need to replace. Let's see if we can do that. This is a good thing. I have my schematic on. That's cobblestone. Nothing. A lot of cobbled deep slate. There's 4 stacks of it. Whoops. It's over here, isn't it? Stone. Cobbled deep slate. More stone. Deep slate, deep slate. Aha. We have that much deep slate. We really are going to have to go. Thank you. I hope you have a good day too. Welcome to the stream. As you can tell, I'm just building a wall over here along the outside perimeter. This all needs to be switched to deep slate. We have to use this pick for. I'm going to get that pick out of the way. Oh, this is all cobbled deep slate anyway. So it won't really matter, but we'll come back for those. We'll come back. Let's see. What's going on over here? Alright, well, we're just gonna pretend like everything's okay. We'll build a little bit more. So we will need to use we'll need to use silk touch for these because we do have less deep slate than we really want. And so I need to save it. So I must have different bottom layers versus this. That must be it, which is weird, but you know, the side needs to be pretty light compared to the cobbled deep slate, which is darker. Although if you remember what I'm doing on this build, it's going to be a really, really cool dark to light gradient all the way up to the top, which we can take a look at what that gradient's going to be pretty soon. Because I can just switch the schematic to all. But being on this wall, do I really want to do that? Not really. So I'll just make everything turn blue. And we don't need that. Although I'm probably gonna lose some of these torches. I don't wanna lose the torches, but that'll be okay. Let's pull up the right screen again. That's not it. That is my... Okay, here we are. See, all this red needs to be switched out, and unfortunately that needs to be switched out for deep slate, and this needs to be switched out. That's weird. It's like a big block and not a lot of block there. Kind of weird. But the wall will need to be switched out for cobbled deep slate. This will need to be switched out for the floor will need to be switched out for normal deep slate. Which means we're probably gonna have to go mining soon. Which isn't the end of the world. I like mining. Honestly, it's probably a little more exciting than watching this because we're staring at the ground. But I think watching the walls come up is going to be super cool, right? I mean, who doesn't want to see this being built? I am so far behind and it's going to take so long to get up to the 10th tier. Each tier is 12 blocks tall. Luckily, this isn't all, what you call it? It's not all this wide. So as we come around here, we're now way over halfway, which is great. And we're already, 3 tall, so we're gonna have to go through this 4 times, which isn't bad. We can definitely do that tonight, in an hour, I think. Should probably leave those now that it's nighttime, huh? Can I reach the ground? Yeah. So we'll just move those outside ones to the inside like that. And we'll come back to the deep slate. When this is done at the end of the day, probably in a month or so from now, the server is going to be very different. But I will be opening, hopefully, some of the bottom layers of this build to everybody. Man, we are out already. And the problem is am I going to be able to catch these? I'm not out at all. Why is that? Alright. Maybe I just have to do that. Okay. Anyway. So we'll be opening up some of the bottom layers to the public. It'll be a great hangout spot. We have 180 block radius. Right? So, or 180 block diameter. Which means we have a lot of room to build whatever we want on this bottom thing. Give me 1 second. Family group chat is going off. Nice, good, chill music though. I like it. Also, I have the mini HUD light thing, so on the ground I could actually see where mobs might spawn, but we should be okay. I think I have everything lit up. Alright. Put that away. And let's say we just head on back. I'm gonna actually just fill these in for now, just so I don't mess that up. And then let's see, up 3 more. Now we can come up to here. Is this gonna be a hard drop? Probably not a great drop over here. Let's see. I'm gonna move this around so I can see everyone. Here we are. I need to change up the chat just a little bit more. There we go. So now we can just right on back. That was weird. See, that one actually worked. All right. Should have gotten my scaffolding and actually set it up, because we're now 6 blocks up. I have no protection, no armor, no nothing. So if and when I fall, it might hurt. Might have to go into the water on this side or something like that. We are cruising right along, which is awesome. It'd be really funny if I just built the right half of this thing and left the left half. It's not even the front half versus the back half. Although I could make it like that. What? I don't know why that happened. I should do the front half and the back half, but whatever. What's really fun about this is I do have it facing east-west, but I don't have like doors or windows or anything on it, so it's kind of awkward. I mean, we're now a quarter of the way through. You know what's gonna be really hard is fixing all of these. This is probably a bad idea, you know. I probably should go ahead and go through. Because my scaffolding is gonna be half. It's gonna take a lot of scaffolding. Let's just put it that way. Because I'm gonna have to walk halfway up, right? And then it's just hard. But we can just come along here. So look, it's gonna be tough reaching all of it, but we'll be okay. I probably won't switch out everything quite on stream. Maybe the floor. The wall is just going to be very difficult, right? It's really hard with all this scaffolding. Probably going to need some scaffolding on the marketplace if anyone's got any. I could make a string farm and a bamboo farm really easily. Actually, one of my neighbors over that way, had a bamboo farm on an unclaimed plot and I accidentally claimed it, so it's not automatic, but it's a lot of bamboo I could put in there. And I could just make a lot. Oh, now I'm actually out. Oh, I almost made it back. That's not too bad. To lose a heart at 6, so I'm not the end of the world. Which chest was it in? Was it over here? Am I out? Did I get it all? And there's nothing underneath that one. Oh man. Basalt. Stone. Oh, we are out already. But look at this wall. It's looking pretty cool so far. So what we'll do, since we have no more deep slate, we'll go ahead and switch out what we've got with our cobbled deep slate. Let's see. There's a little bit in this box. Let's just come over here then. Oh, that's all. That okay, so now I need to come over this way, right? this needs to be deep slate. And now all of this has got to be switched out. Okay. Did I collect any of that? I don't think I did. Which is not good. Is this my... Yeah, this is my silk touch one too. And these two. So it looks like I can reach all 6, right? But I can't do the top row very easily. Can I get there? There we go. It looks like I might be able to force some of them this way. But overall, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. It's like these top 3, I don't think I can get those. That one I can. Can I get it? Corner? Perfect. So like, look. You can tell a difference. So let's come here and actually let's go like that. So here we have our mixed deep slate and cobbled deep slate. But then we move here and it's all cobbled. So we lose that extra detail. And that is what is important, right? A little bit right here though. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep on moving along here. Perfect. This one I should be able to get too, right? That one little pixel, grab it. So like some of the top row is okay, but some of the top row I'll probably just come through later. Come on, there we go. See, squeezing in like that is not easy. Well, missed 2. There we go. Squeezing in, squeezing in. I wonder if it'll be faster if I just destroy all these holes. Try and gather what I can. Takes a lot of concentration. Oh, this is a big hole. That was a lot. Oh, I am going for cobble deep slate, right? Okay. That's a big one. If I just make a hole and then fill in these easy ones and then come back to the later big ones. I think that'll be really nice and slightly more efficient. Because I know exactly where I need to place them, right? It's pretty obvious on that. There we go. Whoops, whoops, whoops. And that one I know I messed up. So we'll come over here. There we are. Although, to be honest, well, it actually looks better with the blue. But we could do little walls, little windows like that. That could be pretty fun, I think. Because I have no plans for windows quite yet. And I would like to be able to see the outside world. At least a little bit, right? So let's see, how many have I gotten? I've gotten a stack and 9, so actually not too bad. Comparative to what I was expecting. So we'll just come through and keep chugging along here. Whoops. Well, that one's the entire... Alright, well... just do that. And then that's going to have to be switched out. So let's switch that out real quick. So will this one... Yep, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Trying to keep these all situated in a good spot that I can come back and just, you know, click and voila. It's done. Unfortunately, that one's also going to have to, let's see, we'll come here, and then that. And that way we'll be good to go. And we'll just hop back down, keep chugging along. Whoops. There's a hole in the floor, that's cobbled deep slate. I have cobbled deep slate. Now, I don't want to make too many mistakes, and I don't want to lose too much over that way. But it looks like I might be. Because if I lose too much, then I'm really going to have to go mining. Although, to be honest, I could just buy it all in the marketplace. And I will buy off the floor. I will not go up further. I mean, I might raise the floor, right? But I'm not going to actually buy higher than floor. So if you want me to buy stuff from you, put it at the floor. Might get to it. Might not. I might just go mining, just to give us a little change of pace, you know? Because we do this pretty much every stream, right? And it's a very slow, long, slow process that's not actually that enjoyable to watch. And I can always go back and like find people to hang out with. Just go bother people on streams. But this has been a long time coming. And I really think I need to get this at least to a good working point. Just because it is open, or will be open to the community. Let's just fill in that real quick. See, I'm not even following my own rules, right? Oh. Come on. This is why I need scaffolding. I'm gonna lose some of that real fast. But we can just come through, plop all of these in. Ooh, getting a little close over there. Come on. There it is. 1, 2, and 3. Those are always the hard ones to do. Oh, I almost ran straight off the edge there. That would not have been fun. Alright, so it looks like we are now at the edge of where we were. So we have the 6 high wall. Now we're just going to go ahead and fill these in as we can. Which shouldn't be abysmally hard. Oh. And at the very end, you know, maybe off stream, I'll just fill in some of these gaps that are a little off. But also, in reality, this doesn't have to be 100% as my schematic, right? I can kind of do whatever I want. So some of these little mistakes here and there. Whoop. We want cobble deep slate, right? Yeah. So some of these mistakes here and there, I'm not too worried about. Because what's the difference between a 1 and 2% difference in the gradient? Nothing. So it'll look weird on here, right? But, ooh, that's going to be a tough one to get. I'll just build up from here. Plop that in, and then that. Let's just go right in. Yep. I'll probably leave stuff like that for now, because it's just way too hard to grab. Because I don't have any of that scaffolding, you know? So as we come in, we just, whatever this music is, I feel like we're almost in a, it's almost futuristic, but it's supposed to be some nice lo-fi. I'm not sure if it really is. I mean, it seems pretty lo-fi, right? We do listen to the same music every stream because it's what I have. These are the stream beats from Harris Heller. really good music, though. I mean, I like the music. I feel like I should probably do a little different music here and there. I really wish I could put easy place on without getting flagged by our anti-cheat. Because then I could just straight in the air just grab them, you know? Like that. I could just place that one without having to come right over. Alright, so now let's back up just a little. We have just a few over here that we need to grab and actually place stuff in. We also need to eat. Do I have the scaffolding in one of these already? I might. Aha. 2 stacks. Put a stack down there. So what I'm envisioning for scaffolding is like every 10 or so, we'll just put some up. And that way we can actually get around without, you know, if I fall off here, I have to go back to that one. So if I put some more scaffolding here, which obviously I can't reach from this far, but if I could, that would be great. So why don't we do that? Kinda hurt. I wonder, what if we do this and then, oops. So it goes out to here. Should we just do that all the way across? I think we should. Sorry, I was looking up something with this. So I need to eat some more. This is probably going to use a lot. Actually, you know what I could do? Come out to here. So we're still, you know, I can still walk across like that. And then, did that fall off the edge? Yep, okay. And then we'll come out to here, right? And I thought about doing this on the outside, because it would look really cool on the outside, to be honest, but here we are. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, actually, let's see, can we come out that way any? We can come out 3, okay. And then here, we'll build up. Coming on out, whoa, too high. That was weird. And then we can get all the way to here. Run along just for a little bit. I've only got 50 scaffolding left, and look what we've got so far. So where's the hole? So if we just bring this down, we've got a good platform. We've got a lot of places to get into the platform, and that's the important part. If we come through, and we'll just do this the whole time. Like, I don't need to be right up against it, because that would be really, really wasteful. Whoops. Right here. Right. But see, I don't know why that happened. Did I make it? Did I make it? Nope. So that should have made it, and that should be good to go. And that gets us to here. So then let's see. Gets us not that far, but gets us far enough. This one's not going to get very far though, I think. Yep, okay. So non-contiguous scaffolding might be the answer. I think. Especially along this wall. I mean, this wall is very sideways, and that's going to cause a lot of scaffolding to be lost, I think. It's crazy. I can't even see half the build. All right. Let's see. It's coming in. Definitely gonna want some here, right in the middle. And I believe that's the middle spot. So let's go ahead. Should be 6. Yep. We'll actually go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're up there, and then we'll come out here. Missed, but we will come. Oh, so close. So close. We've got a lot of work to do, huh? We gotta switch out this for normal deep slate, which we've got 1 stack of. Really? I missed twice? So far so good, huh? Again, I really wish we had creative, or at least I could use world edit on here. Because then I would just place this whole thing. Very long, tedious process. And unfortunately, with no insta-mining, that makes the deep slate a little bit harder to deal with. I've run out of... Oh, one more stack. Let's see how far that gets us. We'll put that on the other hand. I'm not so worried about losing the cobbled deep slate as I am about the deep slate. Because a lot of people have given me cobbled deep slate. Let's get some of this. So it's a little even all the way out, but I'm probably not going to finish all of the spots right here. Alright, I've got 15 left. Let's get some of this. And then 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I wonder where that stuff came from. 35. Just keep finding more, huh? Which is a-okay with me. We'll probably take a break, reset, and mine for a while. You know, depending on who's here, maybe even a giveaway or two. Maybe some blocks. You know, we have rewards set up in our community liquidity pool, which I'm very quickly being diluted out of, but here we are. It's still awesome to see. If I had any amount of ETH, I would go in and add more liquidity, but I don't. So I can't. Unless, of course, someone... Okay, I'm going to fill that hole in just in case. Unless, of course, someone wants to give me ETH for a liquidity pool, but that's really not that necessary. So let's see, let's go up the wall. We've got a little bit over here to deal with. We've got all of this to deal with as well on the floor, so that's a lot of deep slate. We have approximately 1,000 with unbreaking 3, so a couple thousand blocks we can break. Let's go ahead and eat. Where did that go? We have plenty of food back at the other base, but let's go ahead and take a real life eating break. Mrs. Kim made some cookies tonight, so I'm gonna go eat some of those. And then we'll mine underneath our beacon right over here. Which, let's empty out all of this. That's good. Just so we have enough room in here. You know, I don't have optive fabric on here, so this doesn't actually help, but it does give us a little extra room in our inventory for our pickaxe. So let's take a break. We'll drop down the hole. And then we'll get back to some mining. But I'm going to go eat a cookie or two. So, here we are. Let's switch to be right back. I'll turn the music up a little bit, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. I wish I had a timer. I meant to add a timer the last time too. Oh well, here we are. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. So we are going to be in our little mining hole. We've got lots of deep slate ready to go. Hopefully this is good. Let's actually come back over here. Sorry, I'm reading some messages from tax cuts. Alright, we come back into the end game. As I spill popcorn everywhere. Here we are. We are back and ready to actually work on this. So let's come in here. We have deep slate, so we're good. And we're just gonna mine. You know, this is as fast as we're gonna get, unfortunately. We've got efficiency 5 on with a haste 2 beacon. Not great. Deep slate is just so slow. I wish there was a faster way. I mean, TNT, but you lose a lot, right? Also, I don't think TNT's even live on the server, so that would not help. It'd be nice if it did, but here we are. It's pretty fast. I mean, we're already a little over 2 stacks. And we're underneath this granite, which is good, except I'm not going to be able to figure out where I am. We're almost to that wall. There we are. Okay. And we'll just make that turn. So I think I've announced this before, but if you have a good name for this build, any name at all, really, I'm all ears. If you can name this tower, currently I named it the Big Build, right? That's not exciting, but we need something. So if you have a good name for the build, let me know, and I will take it in consideration. And I will obviously pay you for your efforts if I choose the name. That will come in the form of block. But if you don't actually play Critterz, or play on Critterz, have Critterz, whatever the case may be, I'm sure we can work something else out. You know, maybe I'll send you a little ETH. Maybe if you are on Fruit Lab, maybe I'll send you some pips. That's actually something I could do. Give me 1 second. Let's go over to Fruit Lab. See if I can pull over a couple more people. What's weird is my stream elements is only saying follow me on Fruit Lab. I'm not sure why it doesn't have Twitter going or any of those other ones. Because it should. I just don't know where it is. I'm glad this granite didn't block too much of my way. Oh, we have this deep slate iron ore. I'm not sure if there's any for sale, but maybe I'll just sell it. I don't need it. I'd rather buy iron off the marketplace anyway. I do wonder how many diamonds we'll get in something like this. Honestly, probably not a ton. But it would be nice. It really would. I don't know if you can hear the popcorn. It is so squeaky in my mouth right now. I don't know why. So sorry about that, but here we are. Anyway, we've only got 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of deep slate. That might get us in the whole the bottom that we've got, but we need as much as possible. So we're gonna keep going. Try and fill up the entire thing, although all this iron in here is really messing me up. I don't care about the iron. Now we're getting into this good area right here. Oh, definitely don't want to fall in that hole. I would die very quickly. But we can just come in and start swinging our pickaxe. You know, I will say I'm glad this is not obsidian, because that would be absolutely brutal. Alright, so what do we actually get? From 2 layers, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just about 11 stacks in this little area. That's not too bad. Discord's getting a little spicy, so I'm, you know, sitting here eating my popcorn. Let's do another 2, shall we? Hole seems to be okay. Let's just come in. We started in this corner last time, didn't we? No, that'll be fine. So if we get 22 stacks on 4 layers, that's not too bad. Obviously, it'd be great if it could go a little faster with haste 2, but here we are. I wonder, there's got to be some, I don't know, is there a market for diamond or iron ore in the marketplace? Probably not, honestly, although there should be because I'm about to sell some. And it's not all that common, right? All deep slate ores are less common. Although if you can find emerald deep slate ores, those are worth a lot. And there's a lot of iron down here. Maybe I will use it. Oh, didn't quite make that turn correctly, but that's okay. I will say my popcorn tastes pretty good. I do have to keep pausing for that one. I also need to look out for my pickaxe. We've done 2 layers, right? A little over 2 layers. And we've lost 200, so I don't actually need to go for that long. Like I can go pretty far without having to go use the XP farm. And I don't know if actually going in the 2, you know, this 2x2 direction is actually the faster way, if I should go just in 1. But I think that this 2x2 is actually not all that inefficient. You know, I'm very quickly moving on to the next block. There's not much downtime. And I'm making sure of that. You know what I think I could do as a business model on here? I wonder if I could sell mining. I know people sell building, but do people sell mining on here? To be honest, I don't know. You know, for like 100 block, I'll mine out a chunk from y equals 0 to minus 64. And actually, for deep slate, it's going to be more expensive. But above that, I would do it. Also, we have this gravel in here. That's no fun. Actually, a big chunk of gravel, too. Hello, hello. How's it going? Glad you can join us. So, as you can see, I'm just over here mining away in my beacon hole for this deep slate. We are using silk touch, as you can tell by that iron ore, because we need a lot of deep slate. The size of these walls are actually deep slate instead of cobbled deep slate, so we have to use this silk touch, which always scares me. But also we have this gravel in our way, which is not what I was hoping for, to be honest. Looks like I'm gonna have to find a new place, maybe. Or I'll just very carefully go around the gravel. My day has been pretty good. Haven't been on here much today except for streaming. But we have been chilling out and relaxing for a good while. So that's another 2 right there. We're almost full. 23 iron, that's not too bad. And just four layers today so far. Let's see, let's go 2 more, right? And just see what that gets us. See, we fill up our inventory. And then we'll go back to the wall. Or our big build. And I think we'll be good to go. It's not too slow on the deep slate right now. You know, I know I have the chat blurred out, but let's just take a look. You can see that green. There's not a ton of people on the server right now, but every shard is 20 TPS. Which means beacon is working, and we're not using any jump boost because that is causing some other issues. You end up getting kicked for an unfair advantage by our anti-cheat system. But for haste 2, it seems to be doing just fine. So we're gonna keep doing it. And luckily, you know, this last little bit isn't actually gonna be that long because we do have some gravel right there in that middle, right? We have all of that we're not mining out. But also, if we just fill up this, we're gonna stop. Doesn't matter where we are. Oh, there's my Twitter. There's my follow me on Twitter. Not that I actually care if you follow me or not, but I was wondering where that whole Stream Element spot was headed. Because for a while it just spammed Fruit Lab. Follow me on Fruit Lab, but I'm not actually sure. Also, I wonder if I can sell this lapis. Deep slate lapis. I know it's pretty common, but you know, it is something. I'll just go all 3 here now because that's a lot of gravel that I don't have to deal with. And then keep putting torches out. Not that we need the torches, but these corners do get pretty dark. And I know it's hard for y'all to see. You know what I wish they would do on the server? I know, it would be a really bad idea, to be honest. Is to bring phantoms back. Make people sleep again. That would be brutal. I think they were open for like 30 minutes. Or they were up for like 30 minutes. But now they're gone, so like people are selling phantom membranes on the marketplace. Alright, so this gravel is weird. I don't know where or why it's right here. Maybe it's hiding secrets, I don't know. But I'm not gonna mine it out. I could get a shovel, but I think we'll just ignore that for now. So as we just come through here, we are almost full, so we might not actually... Oh yeah, we'll finish this part. And then... So we have 20 more. Let's do it. Let's just go right along the outside. Was that perfect? I think that was perfect. Huh. Look at me being all fancy. Alright. Let's go home. Have anything important here? Nope. We're gonna put the ores away. What do I have in here? Nothing all that important. Okay, so how do you install the upper left settings? So right now I'm using a few different mods. And I believe those are coming from the mini HUD. So if you Google like mini HUD Java 1.18.1 or something like that, you should have a fabric, or yeah, I'm in fabric. You should have a fabric mod. That's called mini HUD, and then you can read how to set up that stuff. I also use Lightmatica for the schematics, as you can see here, which we have this, I don't know if you can hear the clicks, but I can set up my whole build using a schematic, which is really fun, right? I mean, I like it. Unfortunately, let's come... Oh, we're gonna be in a lot of water right now. Sorry about that. A lot of pink. So, basically, the mods that I have installed are Lightmatica. I also have Replay mod on right now. It's kind of hard to see, just because of the stuff in the left corner. But I don't know if it is Mini HUD or Lightmatica that has the stuff in the top left corner. On the right, the schematic, that is Lightmatica. Oh no. Is my hole covered? Oh look, there it is. I covered up this hole. I'm supposed to be able to get out right here. No, that didn't work out too well. So you can see the schematica right here. Hold on. Alright. I was just thinking, we should probably, you know, we have all of this, so we should go ahead and switch out all of these. And then we can go ahead and So this only shows the footprint. So I built this in creative, and now I'm in the Critter survival world. So I had a personal creative world that I built this building on. And now I can just know exactly which blocks it is. So the red ones right here mean that whatever is there is not correct. And I know that the only blocks down here are cobble deep slate and deep slate. So I know that I placed down all deep slate, or cobble deep slate. So now I'm just going in and replacing with, with cobbled deep slate. Now let's move food out of the way. Every now and then I do mess up and have to go back to something like that. It's really handy for building. Oh no. Alright, where am I? I'm way out here. Aha. The only problem is, can I parkour over to here? Maybe. I was there, I just messed up. Okay, and then I gotta parkour to this. Alright, we are back. It is really cool for building. There's a easier mod on here that is not usable for the server. It'll kick you off for cheating. It's called Easy Place. And so like over here for Easy Place, I could just place one of those. Like just in air. But now, like right now, I can't because of the anti-cheat. Which it really is cheating, right? Because at the end of the day, anything, you can't build in air in the game. So the only thing I wish that I had was a way for these blocks to not jump off into a random location. And I could actually grab them. Because I'm wasting a lot of blocks right now. A lot go underneath. Because this build is one above the water level. So it gets stuck underneath. What I haven't shown a lot of people is what this actually looks like. You know, I try to show it at least once. It's in the thumbnail too. But what this actually is going to turn into at the end of the day. And I know the thumbnail is the schematic and it's all blue tinted, but I could go into like my creative world and actually show you what is going to be built, because it is really cool. I mean, I designed it myself based heavily on a book series called The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. They have a city called Irithiru, basically a giant tower. And that's what this is going to be based off of. Obviously a very small version of it, even though this is 180 block diameter. The one in the book is just massive. Like, I think they said it's a kilometer tall or something like that, is what it comes out to. So if we were to make that in real life, this is about a 1 to 10 scale model. I don't know if I could actually build something that big. You know, this one is going to take forever, right? It's just huge. 180 diameter block bottom tier. Each tier is 12 blocks tall. You know, there's just so much going on. I don't even have any designs for the insides yet. It's just gonna be a giant open area. Ooh, this sucks. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. Again, I'm not looking for 100% perfection from my schematic, but I'm looking for pretty close. I just don't want all that scaffolding to fall. I wonder if I actually... Did I leave all the torches out? It's getting dark. Might have some spawns. Actually, right where I am might spawn some mobs. Which wouldn't be great, but... Yeah, I mean, so far, we've done this bottom half. We've done the bottom half of the first tier on 3 streams now. And some off stream. So it definitely takes a while. Actually, you know what we'll do? So as a mod on the server, I do get to cheat a little bit. I'm not going to do it for any personal gain. But let me get through this stack, so 6 more. And then I'm going to go into spectator mode. And when I go into spectator mode, we will be able to see the entire thing. So let's go to the front side of it, actually. And then, so as you can see now, I moved the schematic up already. And as we can move around here, like you can't see it. So, those up top, these right here, are not going to be there in real life. These pillars are also going to be very different. I just needed an outline of where they were going to be. So those are actually going to be circular as well, or cylindrical, whatever you want to call it. But that's how tall it's going to be. Whoops. And this is how much we've got. We've got half. It's going to be rough. It's going to be very rough. As you can see here, and then 2nd row, 3rd row, 4th row, 5th row, 6th row. So it gets lighter as you go up. We can see here. It's all blue tinted, but it gets lighter as we come up all the way to the top. Yes, it is very tall. It's 120 blocks tall. It is also 180 blocks wide. Let's see what else. It is about I think 140,000 blocks. Oh, I'm underneath. There we go. So it's about 140,000 blocks, give or take. What does the wider indicate? That is just the blocks I'm placing. Okay. And let's jump here. And we'll come back. So red is, it's the wrong block. Orange is that it's the right block in the wrong direction. But it's also deep slate, so like you can't actually like look in both directions. It doesn't actually change anything. So, not sure why that is, to be honest. I don't care all that much. Blue is obviously there's nothing there. Pink is extra. So something extra has been added. So if I move up the layer, like all these torches, and in the schematic they're not there, right? So it's gonna tell me, oh, you have something there that shouldn't be, including all the water. Because I'm building this over water. And I'm also not placing these in any great order. So right now, whoops, we have almost fell through that. That would have been terrible. We are gonna, probably find a more efficient method. Once I start getting into the lighter blocks, I will have to slow down and actually place block by block, because we're gonna have 3 to 4 different block types. And if I have 3 to 4 different block types, I won't know exactly which one it is. I'm not gonna look in this top right corner all the time. As you can see in the top right corner though, it tells me what the schematic says, what the world says. So if I have more than one option, right, because this is just cobbled deep slate, it's not going to be very helpful at the end of the day. Did I turn my music down when I came back? Let's look. It should be down. We're good, right? Music not too loud. Popcorn is so good. So as we just come around, music's of Minecraft gives you goosebumps. So I'll tell you that this music is not out of Minecraft. I do have different music playing on top. This is Stream Beats, which is run by Harris Heller, YouTuber, streamer, pretty cool stuff. Musician, kind of like an all-in-one. He has royalty-free, copyright-free music that is allowed to be played on streams. So that helps. And so that's what you're listening to right now. It is very Minecraft-esque. Some of the ambient stream beats that he's got are, actually named after Minecraft themes. So some of it you will actually think it is Minecraft, but it's actually just stream beats. Very cool though. let's get these out of the way. Yeah, I'm doing this very inefficiently, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, it's actually not any Minecraft music, but it's still very good. I still like it a lot. I stream with the same 2-hour playlist, actually, which it'll be restarting in about 15 minutes. Pretty cool. At least I hope. Alright, we've done a lot of down here, but I want to actually get back up to this part over here. Whoops. I want to get this bottom layer done. Alright, how was this not... It was wrong the first time. Whatever. So my side was actually backwards in terms of block placement. It's actually more deep slate than cobbled deep slate. So when I was just running through it, it actually hurt just a little bit. Now I gotta replace all of this. Whoops. So the red is wrong block. For some reason these sides are not getting flagged for wrong position, probably because I'm going straight down on it. I don't actually know, to be honest. The transparent block, the blue one, is actually just, it's not being, there's nothing there. It's not a real block. And that's just part of the mod, Lightmatica. Because that's what should be there. That's not. I missed one. And then this whole wall right here was messed up too. A lot of this wall especially. There we go. 9 in a row right here. Man. Whoa, that was a lot of lag right there. Not sure why. See, if you notice that turned orange. So instead of placing it down, I placed it sideways. And that's what caused it to be wrong. Sounds stupid, I know. Like that. But whatever. I mean, I'm fine with it to do that. Why did that happen? There we are. Welcome, welcome. I should play some more upbeat music. Got some more people in here. Just been chilling out. Trying to update this wall. Yes, the mod is kind of confusing. It does take a little while to get used to. But basically, as long as it's not blue, we are good to go. Basically, red and blue are bad for me. Which, unfortunately, you know, if I just... boom. That entire build. This is what I'm working on. This is my big build. It will have, whoops, some public areas underneath it. Like this layer. Hold on. Which layer are we at? I want that layer. There we go. This is going to be public and private. It'd be nice if, you know, we had the actual, you know, certain people can use certain objects. Also, if anyone has a name for this build, reminder, I'll let you name it. What mods am I using? I am using Lightmatica for the schematic, and I have Mini HUD. To be honest, I don't use Mini HUD right now. I know I have it in the top left corner. But, you know, I don't really need it. Alright, let's put this 1, 2, 3. Cool. Of course, right when I start, we'll just do that. So now we have 2. And I don't know if anyone saw the first half where I was doing the second layer. I have scaffolding on the other side. I need to buy a lot of scaffolding. Probably another, you know, probably another 10 stacks, right? Because I'm going to leave it up for the whole build. Woe is right. I mean, I've got 10 layers of 12 blocks a piece. Luckily they get smaller each time, because that would be way too much. Looks like I might be able to finish this one. Oh, maybe not. I'm a little farther away than I thought. This is when creative would look really good. But here we are. There's not too much I gotta switch up, but all right. Let's see. I'm gonna check this real quick. You know, I have a very bad habit of checking the liquidity pool constantly, block price constantly. Now that I have some in the liquidity pool and I'm earning rewards ever since that went live. Very exciting on that one. I like to check it way too much. Alright, we back. You know what I'm thinking? We've got a decent amount of deep slate left. Let's make another pass and make this 9 high. So 1, 2, 3. Not that the schematic really matters. I don't need the schematic, right? I can do this. It is just nice to know where the block changes are going to take place. Oh, I also have replay mod on here. Not that that makes any difference right now. But I do want to have this massive montage of building this thing. Granted, it's going to be like a 10,000 hour long montage. Not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing with that quite yet. But, you know, 3 tall, just coming through. Works pretty well. Come on, why did I... There we are. Being able to place really fast is always very helpful. And we kind of just breeze right on through this. Although crouching... There's a way to auto crouch, isn't there? Because right now my pinky is dying. It is just holding down shift all day. I should probably look, right? Toggle? What do I toggle it with though? Oh, perfect. I'm gonna test that out. Now I can just hold the W, and now that I have W, we're good to go. He's like, I mean, building over water especially is really hard to deal with all of this. I don't want to fall. I'm also 9 blocks up, so yeah, that's a little rough. So now my I'm still crouched. Perfect. Now my scaffolding is starting a little bit over here. And it is pink because it's not supposed to be there, right? But we're ignoring that. Just like the water isn't supposed to be down on the bottom layer. It's supposed to be air, technically. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish this whole side. What I really need to do, and this is insane, is put 8 bazillion hoppers underneath here. And that way I can just let all these drop, all the ones that I need to replace. You know how hard that would be? I wonder what the block price is for hoppers on the marketplace. Oh, that's cobbled deep slate. I don't want cobbled deep slate. Oh no. Shoot. Let me take... Oh, this scaffolding's still gonna be too low too. So overall, that's actually not that much I need to replace. Although I'm gonna replace this right now. I'm gonna replace it with a deep slate. Perfect. Now we're back on the crouch. There we go. I don't want to mess that up anymore. I don't remember exactly which percentages I'm using on these these walls and all that. I didn't write it down, so, you know, if I ever lose this, I'm kind of screwed. Now we're on to my full scaffolding. As you can see, it is on the inside of the build. Now the inside of the build is not going to be seen, but the scaffolding is much easier to place when it's actually on ground. So here we are, just coming along this wall. Voila, and we're coming up on the end. Oh, I'm good. We have enough. Voila, look at that. We are all the way at the end. Unfortunately, that means we need to figure out hold on. What? Alright, sorry. I was getting distracted over on the other screen. How much we have left? We have 3, 4, 4.25. We can get through some more, right? Or should we finish that ground? So all that is okay? We'll do that. Means I won't be able to get up here for a little while. Oh, I'm crouched. That auto crouch is really helpful, actually. What do you think this hole is? Not deep slate. Alright, let's put deep slate in the left hand, like we did last time. And then we'll come through here. And just rummage on through. Unfortunately, I do have auto crouch on now, but I was really good at not crouching all the time over here. What? I thought that was a... Yeah, okay. There we go. So now it is going to take me a little bit longer to scoot around, just a little. But hopefully if I just always am moving. Ah, that's why. There we go. We just keep on coming on. I know this is not the efficient way, right? So, unfortunately, I'm gonna just come up here. No auto crouch. If I fall in a hole, that'll be really unfortunate because I'm not trying to get trapped underneath this build anymore. But once we have this bottom layer, it's gonna be so much better. Because scaffolding is easy to climb back up. Climbing up an entire block above water is a little bit harder. Now, we have made some decent progress today. And we're gonna obviously make the details on this bottom complete before we end, and we might play around a little bit with the wall some more. We might have to go build or dig some. There we go, a little bit of lag going on right now, but lost my pick. Should be okay overall. You know, the last thing I want to happen on here is to have this not autosave correctly and me have to come back through here. My montage is not going to include all of this, right? I'm recording it, but I think my montage is just going to be the walls and the main build. All the extra details, gonna have some, but probably not much. So I was just coming through. I wish this didn't take so long. You know, did I bite off more than I can chew? A little bit. Right, I mean, this is just a massive build, and I didn't really know it was going to take this long. Especially with my moderating duties that I'm ignoring while I do this. Oh, how am I recording this? I use replay mod. So, well, sort of. So, what I can do is actually take this VOD, right, the video on demand after I finish the stream. I can download that. But that's going to look like what you see. It's going to have the chat. It's going to have the overlay on it. But what replay mod does is it's basically a free cam. It loads in the whole world. Oh, man. Well, if there was any time to have lag, that was nice. I don't really know what that was, but it worked for me. So, replay mod, let's get back to that. You can kind of record whatever you want. And it loads, you know, like, right now it's got this loaded. Which isn't great, but it'll show whatever is loaded, and then you can go ahead and do, you know, fancy camera reels, speed changes. So obviously I'm not going to do a montage of 18,000 hours, right? I currently have the montage a little bit built out already from the first parts, and that's going to be, I mean, it's already a minute long. But I'm not going to show everything, right? I'm going to do some skips. The first part is going to be a little slow just to get that moving, to show what I'm doing. I did place this quadrant block a little differently than you would expect. So that's fun, just to change up the montage a little bit. But you know, the wall placement and stuff, that's going to be what is in the montage. This detailing will actually be in the montage later, but also I'm going to speed it up probably about 100 times. So it's not going to be as noticeable as this. I also have no idea how much deep slate I have left. But, you know, if you were in the stream a little earlier, I'm not sure who was or not, but deep slate is very slow, even with haste 2 and efficiency 5. So, whoops. Let's do that, and then there. I might just buy it off the marketplace. It'd be nice if I could, like, put in a treasury request. But, oh man, I'm out. I'm out. That's not good. I guess you know what that means. We'll come over here. Oh, I need to eat, don't I? Yeah, if you're only using a stone pickaxe, I hate to tell you, but it's very, very, very slow. Alright, hold on. I need to respond into a Discord channel real quick. Okay, sorry about that. If C-Dubs is still in here, he'll see what I just responded with. It was a channel that he was in. And I've already made 2 mistakes. Well, this is great. Although I will say that having the scaffolding here makes this part really easy. Earlier I was doing all 6 rows, the bottom 6 rows, with no scaffolding. So the top ones were really difficult to reach. Like that, super easy. That one, oh, that one is actually already wrong. Okay. You just come around. So again, it's kind of hard to see the details when you're this close. The difference between... Oh, that's unfortunate. Where's my... Oh, I'm out of scaffolding already. That's not good. I gotta spend a ton of blocks just to get this stuff situated all good. You know, this close you can't see any of these details, right? But why can't I go down? There we go. You still can't really see those details. But I promise they're there. We're gonna have these 6. Yep, okay. Well, let's take a look. Very, very, very subtle. Let's actually take this. So you can see, we're gonna cheat because I'm a mod. You can see where I have and have not switched, right? So like right here in this middle, we have not switched anything out, but out here we have. So that very subtle aspect to it. Also, why is there a hole here? Oh, auto crouch, that's weird. I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. So we really need to go mining again unfortunately. And I could just buy it all off the marketplace. I'm not sure what the price is, but that is also really, really long and slow process. So I don't know if we're going to do that. So in the meantime, let's put everything away. Oh, I should probably eat. We might lose some of this, but that's okay. We got to get rid of the stuff in my left hand. We're going to go into spectator mode. We're going to take a look at everything that we've done so far today. We've done most of the bottom, and we've done most of that wall. So this wall is going to be 12 high, but look at it. We are already 9. And that did not take very long. So these walls are going to take no time at all, which I'm really excited for. But I'm going to spend some time at a spider farm and a bamboo farm, make a ton of scaffolding, and build up scaffolding along this whole thing. Probably build out the floor over here before the next stream. Next stream may not be Critterz, so keep that in mind. Might switch over to something else, a couple other projects that I'm trying to work on, and my Let's Play as well. Didn't mean to fall from that height, but that's okay. So let's go out to the all mode, take one last look. Oh, it's nighttime, you can't see it. We come all the way out to the outskirts. See, this is huge. I mean, look how much we have to go. I'm on layer 1 right here. That top is layer 120. So, like, should I hire someone to do this? Yes. Can I pay them? No. Also, they won't have the schematics, so it's a little rough. That's why I want Easy Place to work, because then I could just, you know, put all of this down at once. But this thing is just massive. I mean, I can do that, right? You can see every layer as I go up. Can I hold it? No, I can't. So let's look straight up, right? So, you know, floor. And then the walls, and then floor. Where is it? Floor. And then smaller walls. And then floor, and then smaller walls. Smaller. 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 That might be the last one. Yeah. None of that exists. Except for these two, right? So I gotta get up to 193. And we're just gonna click all the way down. Because I needed to come back down here. So I'm glad my page down button works. You just see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. There's the second one. And boom, back to the bottom. I've got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. Actually, let's go in. Do a little black magic. Switch into just talking real quick. So most of this stuff has been, I don't want to say it's been donated, but I think a lot of this actually has been donated. But then the rest of it has been mined out of right here. So it's a little hard to see this hole. But all that deep slate, you know, we got 20 some stacks earlier in the stream. Can I get down here without dying? Yeah. Not too bad. Of course, I have nothing to get out of here other than a teleport home. The final build is not a huge cone, so actually let's go home to here, and then I'll go into spectator because I can, and then layer range all. So we'll come, this is the front entrance actually, that I don't have anything. I don't have any of the windows, I don't have any of the doors, I don't have these pillars. These pillars are going to be in here. But this is what it looks like. So it's kind of a cone, but it's not quite a cone. The wall here, so hold on, let's get right here. So this is actually a curve. Much further on the outside, or on the bottom layers than the inside, top layers. These pillars right here are actually currently made out of diamond blocks. These are going to be circles. So these are going to have a lot more depth to them. And as we come around, these are symmetric, but we come up to layer 4 or layer 5, layer 7, and layer 9. And then we come all the way up the top of layer 10, right? So I guess it's 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 technically, but like it's the top of layer 2, top of layer 4, top of layer 6, etc., etc. And then as we come higher, you can kind of see it right now, but it starts with those deep slates and comes all the way up until we get to like quartz and concrete, diorite, stuff like that. Let's see. We've got calcite, concrete, and quartz blocks up here. So, you know, this is going to be my penthouse. I'm just going to tell you all that right now. My penthouse will be way up top. But most of the other floors are going to be public. They're probably going to be, you know, like here might be like devs and mods only or something like that. We're going to figure it out. But it's going to be really fun, and I really can't wait. World Edit has been a massive help in my world, to my personal creative world, to plan this out. Unfortunately, being in a creative world, I wasn't earning block at the time, but you know, could have been worse. I'm earning a lot of block just trying to build this and mine out all of this and buy everything on the marketplace. So I'm okay with it, to be honest. So I think it's been, how long has it been? A little less than 2.5 hours. And it's getting a little late for me, so I'm going to end the stream here. Where, oh my, what's going on? All right, hold on. Am I live? I think so. I don't know what just happened. I think I messed that one up. That's okay. I am leaving, so there we go. Thank you for watching. I know that the build is, you know, not as exciting. The more people that are in here, the more we can talk about critters and maybe some alpha, and maybe we'll start doing some giveaways. I tried to do that earlier. My deal still stands. If you give me a name for this build and I use it, I will pay you. You know, your hard work for coming up for a name for this type of build. I I will pay you in block. If you're in Critterz, if you're in Fruit Lab, I will pay you in pips. And if you're in neither, well, I will pay you in whatever you want. Sort of, kind of, not really. Has to be crypto related. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will try and do a lot of stuff off stream so we can do some more fun stuff, like trying to figure out what we want to build down here on stream, and really use the Critterz marketplace and get some people over here to try and help out in the future. So with that, thank you. I hope to see you guys either this weekend or next Tuesday. Peace.